So do you have certain spiritual practices or daily practices?
Ooh, yeah. This is just in the last few months. So, again, embracing how eccentric and weird you are and just saying, yeah, that's actually awesome. That's okay. As long as it's not like imposing on other people. But I wake up and I'm kind of crawl out of bed and I like roll over the floor and I sit in this chair. I meditate for 10 minutes. Then I pick up one of a few books that I have on the ground. Some of them are about art, some of them about strategy and, military strategy and history. And I try and read one page, make a note of it. I jump in the shower. I turn on a podcast or lecture. While I'm in the shower, I have these waterproof notes. So I think of something, I have something to write there.
You have waterproof notes?
I have waterproof notes.
What product is that?
I hope if someone breaks into my house, they're going to freak out because I have, dry erase like notes and writing on the mirrors. There's notes in the shower. There's
Everybody out there's going,
they're gonna think I'm
this
crazy.
Is like me, like 17 journals where you have them on the walls. Okay, I really want to know about the shower notes. So send me an email later.
I will. Yes, I will.
We gotta find that
I'm gonna
company.
I'm gonna buy it free. I'm gonna buy it as like.
Okay, so you're taking notes. You're learning.
Being more mindful in the sense I know how to listen to myself intuitively. I don't have to use logic to reassure myself, but also learning how to mindfully really listen to other people.
What does mindfully mean?
Mindfully means to, I think, be like a stone in a river, and the water's flowing around it, and you're not letting yourself take off with the current. So when I'm listening to somebody, I'm not thinking about the next thing that I'm going to say or getting ready to say something. I'm listening to understand, not to react. And I realize that a lot of times that's what I was doing. And it's a hard thing to do. So I love to talk, but I love people even more, so it was a little bit easier for me to transition.
Wow. So any other disciplines or practices that are helping you in your life of starting and living this art?
Yeah, but like I said, like they're crazy. So
crazy is good. We some of us want to feel a little more normal. So go, guys.
Okay. So every day I force myself with a reminder to put down 5 ideas down every day.
And where do you put them?
I put them in my phone, so that way I can go back every month and I look through all the ideas. And even it doesn't matter if they're good or bad. It could be stupid ideas. Like
just ideation every day.
Yeah, little ideas. And then I really feel one of the quotes I love is that the habits of the mind are like chains. That they're too weak to be felt until one day you wake up and they're too strong to be broken.
Oh, like just say that again. Okay, like I just gotta like, Oprah would say, tweetable moment. I just want to sit in that. So that again.
So that the habits of the mind are just like chains. They're too weak to be felt until one day you wake up and they're too strong to be broken.
Yeah.
And so every day, it's like I put myself in situations to test myself, to take that primitive brain of mine and sit it right next to me and say, okay, how are we going to react to this? Sometimes...
Is this like key lime pie, or what kind of experiments are we doing? Do you put the key lime pie there and make sure you won't eat it? Yeah. Or what are we doing here?
Okay, I don't
even like key lime pie. Don't send me anything.
I will not send people. So you mentioned pain earlier. So when I'm in the shower, I did this one time for 30 days straight. I wake up in the morning and I willed myself and talked to my mind subconsciously, say, I'm going to enjoy the shower. And I took an ice cold shower for 30 days straight.
Yeah, there's a whole, these guys are doing this. What's it called? The Heman, or there's a whole method on this whole.
If you need to find out for me. I want to know.
Yeah. Wim Hof method. Yes, of course. This team would know that.
So the moment that happened, that shiny moment with Missouri, where they gave me options. They could have just said, you're out of here. But they said, positions dissolved, but we want you to say, here's this opportunity. You're going to make more money. It's an easier job.
I love that because I don't know who said it, but there's a space between everything that happens to us if we can just take a breath.
Yes.
And see the space and detach from it.
Uh-huh.
That's where there's all the opportunity. But it's usually the reaction comes in and then there's no space. It's in the space I can make that really mindful next move. And the next move might be, I don't know.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I need to sleep on this. Or
exactly.
I'm curious, right? But there's a space around everything so that there isn't this automatic living that is so robotic and takes the joy out of really having some kind of conscious choice.
Exactly. And that, in that moment when they told me this, we talked a little bit, but I told them, I said, let me go think about this for the next 24 hours. So when I come back, not only do I have a decision that I can make, but I can do it in a profound way, make my own art, and in some ways, live a legacy, whatever decision that is, versus what most people want to do, which is react to it.